Welcome to EXP only series where I play EXP heroes till I reach Mythic in solo rank with a target of over 70%. We struggled and reached Legend 2 in the last video and we were on a loose streak. This game everyone just locked their heroes, so I had to go tank. I thought of doing a nice flicker hook but clicked regen instead. It's been a while since I played Franco, but this damage is absurd for a tank. I had no damage items and almost took out Terizla by my combo alone. The enemies later surrendered after giving Granger a maniac. I picked Guinevere for the next game after practicing her in Classic. Early game I would just be poking Alpha with my second skill. In team fights, I was kinda useful with my useless combos and they seemed to work in Legend rank. But in the late game I felt pretty useless and squishy because I was trying a semi-tank build on her. The next game I picked X-Borg and got a free star since enemies surrendered early. I never tried Silvanna after the revamp, but she feels pretty decent to me with her first skill rework. Now we can quickly dive into team fights, and with Petrify I could do even better. The enemies weren't that good in this game, but even a small CC can interrupt her second skill, which is the main damage source. I played Bane very bad the last time, but this time I picked him again after practicing a mage build. In ranked, I only meet two kinds of Derroth players. It's either a player who's a one-trick and plays perfectly, or a player who thinks he's immortal no matter what he does. As usual, I was the only one who would push in my team, and it would get difficult in late game. I did a decent flicker combo, but my slow hands couldn't complete the combo to finish Zask, and I got punished. Every game I have played in Legend, I noticed that people just pick meta heroes even though they can't play them at all, like our jungler Martis this game. We had an Angela, but I feel she's pretty annoying even if it's your teammate. I always prefer some good CC tanks as teammates rather than an Angela. For the next game I picked Zhong and Moscow was in my lane too for some reason. I played very bad this game and I have no excuse for my poor performance. In the last team fight I was a little useful for the team and the team carried me. There was some event for double stars, so it was pretty helpful. But it also explains why I got so many crazy teammates who were trying to fight a Gatotkaca with 0 damage to later just be hunted down by Roger. The same mistake was done by my enemies in the next game, trying to take out a Fredrinn with less damage.
That's underwhelming.
This game brought us to Legend 1 and I was trying to focus more and make no mistakes. My teammates insta-locked their heroes and before S5 acted like a victim to pick a roamer, I locked the tank instead. Then I picked Martis and Alucard welcomed me in the early game. I kept my flicker for the last moment and saw our jungler in the minimap, so just tanked the damage till backup arrived. I pushed a lot, got a lot of kills, and secured a lot of kills before ending the game. I got 2 stars for that game and needed 2 more wins to reach Mythic. With the star protection card, I might be able to reach it easily, right? The game matched me with feeders and a tank who was afraid to initiate, but we have a star protection card left, so it's fine. I had to pick tank since many players just lock their heroes, and this team fight explains everything about me and my team. In almost every game I noticed that players know how to fight and how to target the damage dealers too. But the skill most of them lack is learning to retreat at the right time. Here, me and my team did the same mistake. I thought I would at least take out this Vexana, but she had built Guardian Helmet and was too tanky for me.
One shot, one kill!
The last two games had a Hanabi and Vexana in the enemy, and I picked Esmeralda hoping to finish the game before they got out of hand. Roger was pretty thirsty for Esme, which is pretty understandable, but he got too greedy in the end. Me and this random Kagura used his greed to bait him many times, and it worked pretty well. I won this game and needed one more star. I have no more protection points left and have to perform well now. I pushed every lane to make my team comfortable in rotation, but as every game goes, I die once and everything changes. And here I did a very big blunder by pulling Audit. Ministthar's hook is considered a small CC, which is kinda absurd. I thought my hook would interrupt her ultimate. I died here and was thinking why this Eudora didn't use her ultimate on Hayabusa, and she just let him go. And if there is anyone who still does a wrong combo with Eudora, it's 2-3-1, not 2-1-3 anymore. Her ultimate has been revamped ages ago. After this, for the next few games I was literally in a 1-win, 1-lose streak, and it was freaking me out. This time I was matched with a Layla who doesn't even know about the gold lane. I had taken Vengeance since there were two marksmen, but I couldn't tank beyond a certain point. Every match felt so close yet so far to Mythic. The next game, within a minute, two of my teammates died. And this continued. We took out 2 to 3 of them, but that doesn't matter anymore. I just decided to pick my comfort heroes. I told I would play every hero only twice, but at this point I felt like I wouldn't reach Mythic if I went with that rule. This is what Dark System probably means. It will give you the worst team when you are 1 star away. Or it's just maybe my skill issue. There were 2 wannabe junglers, and yes, I had to pick tank this time. Since we didn't have a proper marksman, our damage was pretty low and we had to use all our skills on one enemy to take them out. I was pretty irritated after this game and then calmed down because there was no point in trash talking them. I picked Khaleed and this was like every game of mine. I get a lot of kills, push every lane and get screwed in the late game.
My determination is 1,000 times stronger than my skill. The sand will take
Watch out for flanking. Understood. Double kill.
Then I just wanted to go Leomord, but S5 started trying, so I had to go Roamer. There are so many solo players out here who don't play all the roles. It's honestly surprising me. They won't adjust and then they expect to win every game. It's highly recommended to learn at least 2 heroes in every role to have a better chance of winning.
We are unity in diversity. Legend.
Anyways, this game is a disaster in the early. You can see how good my KDA is. And finally, after a while, we started winning team fights. The enemy Eudora was pretty thirsty for Whale's nuts the whole game. The game went on for around 20 minutes and my team won every team fight now. I was actually thinking this was the last game to Mythic, but there was one more left. I had to pick Vexana since it was open and nobody seemed to bother at all. Then, while the enemies were taking the Lord, we tried to steal it. I was trying to take it out since it was low, and Karina was literally next to the Lord, but she just decides to look at it and getting taken out by enemies. Then I finally picked Leomord and had a trio with me, and there were 2 epics. This Gatotkaca was pretty funny since he was just spamming a thumbs up, and it was the first smile I had after playing 20 games. The trio wasn't that good, but at least they didn't feed, so I'm happy. Harit seemed more hungry than me to win this match. I wonder how his games were before this. We finally won. I reached the mythic placements and took a screenshot to make sure it's real. This was my worst series ever. I failed to cross the 70% win rate, and to reach that mark I have to win all placement matches. Let's hope we don't fall back to legend after this, and thank you for always supporting this average solo queue player. Bye.